I never expected a weekend getaway to an abandoned lighthouse would unravel my understanding of reality. It started innocuously enough, just me, a few friends, and the promise of isolation from our mundane lives. But everything changed when I stumbled upon a dusty, leather-bound logbook hidden beneath loose floorboards in the keeper's quarters. The cover bore the name of a lighthouse keeper long since forgotten, but the date on the first entry was the first hook that pulled me in. It was dated 2 weeks from today. Curiosity overruled caution as I began to read, and my blood ran cold at the mention of a shipwreck that hadn't yet occurred. My name was listed among the lost. I dismissed it as a mere coincidence or the work of an overactive imagination from years past. Yet, as the weekend wore on, the feeling of unease grew. The logbook detailed each day meticulously, predicting weather changes, high tides, and even the arguments between my friends in it with unsettling accuracy. Each entry left me more unnerved than the last, leading to a description of a violent storm on a final night, one that would send a ship crashing into the rocks below and take us with it. I tried to warn my friends, but they laughed it off as a prank or a twisted story I concocted to spook them. As night fell on our last day, the wind howled around the lighthouse, just as the logbook had foretold. The storm rolled in with a vengeance, waves crashing against the rocks with a ferocity that seemed to echo the screams of the doomed. We huddled together, fear gripping us, as the lighthouse's ancient walls groaned under the storm's assault. I clutched the logbook, its pages now filled with entries I hadn't read yet, entries I was too terrified to verify. The lighthouse's light flickered, casting eerie shadows that danced with the storm's fury. My friends finally grasped the gravity of our situation, but it was too late. As the final moments unfolded, the logbook slipped from my grasp, its pages fluttering open to the last entry. It described a desperate attempt to signal a ship, a flash of light, and a shattering of glass. As the storm reached its peak, I realized with horror that the logbook was not just a record but a prophecy. The ship appeared through the rain, its horn blaring a mournful wail, and before I could react, the lighthouse was plunged into darkness. The shipwreck played out exactly as written, and as icy water surged in, I understood the keeper's final words: some things are meant to happen.